lot of students, one in particular today, asked me to make a video about how to tune a guitar. The answer is there's many ways, like any other instrument. The first thing you should know is that the simplest way is usually best for beginning students. The methods change depending on the piece that you're playing, the song that you're playing, and your guitar itself. They don't all set up exactly the same. The first thing you should know is that the six-string guitar, you would think that this would be the sixth string, but it's not. The actual sixth string is the thickest one. So it goes 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rather than the other way. When you are looking at this, you have to choose a string that will be your constant. And your constant is where you're going to start and then go through the whole routine and don't stop, and then you'll start over if you want to. Our constant is going to be this sixth string. The name of it is E. And you can do that one of a few ways. You can either use a piano and you can choose any low E on the keyboard, usually 1 below, 2 below middle C, or any old one. They won't sound exactly the same because a piano is a hammered instrument, and we strike this, so it's going to be a different sound. But you'll hear the difference when they're not quite right. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is play that note. How do you know it's right? You don't. You either check it on a piano, or you can use a digital instrument such as a tuner or a tuning fork, or you can trust me for now. Now, the reason that I'm right is because I did check it with another instrument, but also there's the element of gauging what pitch is the right pitch. The American standard is the A for 440, of course, but some people are just able to do that. How is that? Well, that's a whole other discussion. That's the discussion of absolute pitch. Absolute pitch is a function of memory. I don't believe necessarily that it's a greater or lesser gift than any other ability. It is ability of memory, where you hear something and someone can go up to you a year later and ask you if you remember it, and you do. If I were to give you a sequence of numbers and ask you, here's a sequence of numbers. Come back to me in 10 years and ask me if you remember it. If you do, you're gifted. But I don't see it that way. It's a function of memory. So I know that this is E and I tune it myself because I remember it. So you're going to have to go on the premise that my E is correct. Once you go from there and you tune your E to mine, you'll know that you can start safely. So here's my E. And you can adjust your guitar with this peg right here to play the same sound. You should stop this video in order to do that. Now when you continue the video and you sound like me, you're then going to take the guitar and put it on your lap. When you want to play the instrument with perfect tune to yourself, you want to make sure that you're not accidentally bending the string. So I want you to take a finger, I want you to count up 5 frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And play that note on your 6th string. Okay, while it's ringing, don't let go, play the adjacent string. So what I'm doing closer up is going 5th fret, and then in the string next to it, 5th string. They should sound alike. If they do not sound alike, take the peg of the note you played second, not first, and turn it up and down until it sounds alike. Now remember, don't touch this one because this one is your constant. Once it sounds right, which mine does, I'm going to go on to my next step. My next step is I'm going to take my finger again and put it on the 5th fret of the string I just fixed, which is the 5th one, and I'm going to play it. While it's ringing, don't let go. Play the adjacent string. They should sound alike. If they don't, you have to do a little adjusting. The adjusting that you're going to do is not to the string you adjusted before, but to this peg right here. This peg closest to you on top. Play up or down until it sounds the same. Do not touch the 2 pegs you already tuned. Once they're right, it's like that, go to the next step, which will be on the 4th string, 5th fret. Right there. And play it. While you're holding it, don't let go. Play that adjacent string after it, the 3rd string. And they should sound alike. Again, when you're going to make a change, you have to watch what you're changing. So the 4th string is right, the 3rd string is what I'm working on. The 3rd string peg is right here. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Make it sound the same until it does. Then you go on. This one's a little different. Go to your 3rd string. 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5. Play that note, put your finger on it, and while it's ringing, don't let go. Play the adjacent string. It should sound like that, alike. If the 2nd note does not sound alike, you have to do some adjusting, and the adjusting is going to come from the 2nd peg on this side, right here. You're going to move that up and down until it sounds like your 4th fret note again. Last step, you go to your 2nd string. Remember, don't touch any of the first ones because they will finished. Go to the 5th fret of your 2nd string, which is now perfect. And play it. While it's ringing, don't let go. Hit the adjacent string, which is your top E string, your thinnest string. They should sound alike. And they do. So you won't have to adjust it. But if you did, it's this peg, the one closest to you on this side. Okay? So 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 5. Now I'm going to do something a little strange. I'm going to throw this whole instrument out of tune. And then I'm going to tune it the way I just described, in a very fast motion. That's terrible. It's bad. And I'm going to go with my constant. My constant is now right. So there you have it. You can play it over and over again. Just remember that once you do it, if you make a mistake, start over. Don't try to adjust in the middle because you'll just get worse off. Later on, you can talk about a more accurate method of tuning, which is more useful for playing more complex pieces that use a lot of the neck. So if you want to play something up here, you're going to be bending the strings more to play. So you need to use different methods of tuning. The most common are, you can either use octaves or fifths, which is another long discussion, but the method that you're using right now to do this is called the enharmonic tuning. Enharmonic means same note, so it should sound the same. An octave tuning is where notes resonate in a nice way together without clashing. So you would have okay, that's a little off. how it's done. But there's a million ways to tune, and everyone is a little different. But anyway, I hope that helps, and we'll follow up with this on another occasion with something a little bit more complicated.